Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to more beginner's tips for Insurgency Sandstorm. And in today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to give you some suggestions, or we're going to start some suggestions on potential weapons that you can get started with in the game, and hopefully it keeps you alive and allows you to run around the maps and learn things. And yeah, we're going to show you the M16, which is super accurate today. Thanks to Incredible Magnum for the suggestion. And without further ado, let's do it! Welcome back. We are going to start off the gun guides, and this is still in the beginner's realm, I guess, is by giving you some tips on some starting weapons, as we said in the intro. And I think you can... You can't go past the M16A2. This thing is 5.56 NATO. It fires at a fire rate of 296 rounds per minute, a velocity of 960 meters per second. Sorry, penetration is 336 pp. You can see it's got very little horizontal recoil, and most of the recoil is vertical. And it's standard 30 mag round with 2 fire modes. Now, the thing that the M16 has in spades is the recoil is very manageable. So we have nothing on this gun whatsoever at the moment, and I'm just going to fire it against the wall, hip fire, and you can see this thing hardly moves. Look at that, hardly moves. So I'm going to do a quick build for you, and we'll show you how accurate this gun is. Now, one of the downsides to this gun is it doesn't have a heck of a lot of scope options, and we're going to go through and show you all the scopes that it has. I would suggest, if you're using this gun for the first time, either use loading grip, which reloads your ammo quicker, or aiming grip, that gives you a quicker aim down sight speed. I don't think you need recoil grip on this gun at all when you're starting, so I'm going to go aiming grip. Up to you what you want to do. I'd go extended mags, 35 is plenty, and then we might as well put a laser on because we can. Now, if you're coming in here for the first time and you've done that build, what you have to do is now reload your ammo to get it to work. So I'm going to show you how the first sight looks. You see, it's got quite a different distance at it. You can see the recoil is pretty low. So that is the 3x A2 scope. We're going to change that out now for the 4x M150. And then again reload to get it to work. Now this scope I like a lot better. I just like the way the optics look. But again, it means you're sitting off at distance. So what happens with your close quarters kind of contacts, instead you could fire your laser, of course. And the laser is pretty accurate, as you can see. But this is where I would recommend the last scope that's available, which is the 4x 1x M50 BUS. It is expensive, but I can tell you it is more than worth it. So again, let's make sure that we're reloading. And the difference with this scope is obviously you still have this one, which is pretty accurate, but then when you flip the scope up, you get this little close quarters scope that can help you just run around and scope in. And I actually quite like this. This is quite a nice little scope. You can do a lot of damage with it. Now, so this M16 is pretty accurate, as you can see. And yeah, you can have a lot of fun. And I think as a starting weapon, it's fantastic. Look at that, that scope's right in. You can see the aim down sight speed is very good on it. It's very accurate gun, and yeah, whether you're doing it close quarters or whether you're going to go at range. It's a super, super accurate gun. Of course, if you use focus, make it even more accurate. So there you go, guys. That's the M16. I think it's if you're only starting the game and you're looking for a weapon to play around with, M16A1 is a fantastic starting weapon. And I know one of the subscribers to the channel made a suggestion on this gun, and I can tell you they're not wrong. This is a very, very viable weapon, and yeah, you'll be super accurate with it. So there you go, guys. There is the M16. It's always a staple in most games. Super, super accurate, very low recoil, and hopefully it just helps you get into the game a little bit and learn a lot of stuff. If it has been useful, let me know down below. I really would like to know. If you've got other suggestions for starting weapons, also leave the comments below. Keep the suggestions coming. They are super, super useful. And if you enjoyed the video and it's been useful, a like rating is always appreciated. If you're not subscribed yet, have a look around the channel, and if the channel's for you, consider hitting the red button. And we will catch you next time on Gaming for XP. I'll see ya!